JBN, we keep you informed. Jamaican man in the US accused of killing friend with garlic-coated ice pick. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. A Jamaican immigrant is now behind bars in New York following his arrest in connection with the death of a Brooklyn man at a house party. Dove Mckoy, 23, was nabbed Tuesday for manslaughter and weapon possession in the lethal attack on Derrick Williams as tensions exploded quickly at an East New York party back on May 29. Dove was tracked down by cops in Yorktown, New York, about 45 miles north of New York City. The party's host, Diego Best, told the Daily News the confrontation escalated just before midnight, with Mckoy initially squaring off with Williams' boyfriend and a second man after a bottle-throwing fight erupted outside the house where 24 people gathered for a mutual pal's birthday. "It's so sad because we're all friends," said Best. "We all know each other. It was never supposed to end like this." According to Best, the deadly chain of events began when he announced the party was over and told everyone to leave. Mckoy was saying that's why he didn't like to come to parties, because everybody ends up fighting, recalled Best, 31, who held the get-together at his aunt's house. Williams' boyfriend began sharing Dove's remark with other attendees who took exception to the comment. As Mckoy walked back to his car, he was followed by two men, including Williams' boyfriend, with the trio getting into it face-to-face, according to Best. "Derrick came running, and that's how he and Mckoy came into it," explained Best. "Everyone was yelling and saying that Derrick fainted because they didn't know Mckoy stabbed him." Mckoy allegedly plunged the ice pick into his friend's mouth and fled the scene. Williams staggered away and collapsed on the sidewalk near Newport Street and Van Sideren Avenue, police said. Williams, 29, died at Brookdale University Hospital, where he was taken by friends before police arrived at the crime scene. Mckoy, who lives in the Bronx, was ordered held without bail when he was arraigned in Brooklyn Criminal Court on Wednesday. Defense lawyer Mayor Kim described the killing as self-defense and said Mckoy was only hiding out because of death threats. The lawyer said Mckoy, born in the island nation of Jamaica, had no previous criminal history and was on the verge of receiving asylum in the U.S. this August after a 3-year process. When he was 13, his father found out he was gay and beat him with a machete, Kim said in court. He was disowned and beaten by his mother and lived on the streets. When he was 19, a group of people, shouting homosexual obscenities, shut up the house where he was staying, murdering his boyfriend. He went to Panama, then Mexico, then San Diego, and surrendered here, begging for asylum, she added. He was in a federal detention center for 6 months. Mckoy had been living in a single-family home divided into single-room apartments in Wakefield. He paid $800 a month to live in one of the rooms, his landlord said, but he was 4 months behind on payments. "Last week he told me he got in trouble and had to move," said his 88-year-old landlord. Within the last 6 days, he and another guy were moving stuff out of his room. Kim said Mckoy was an invited guest at the house party. "He did not start the fight," said Kim. "A brawl does not make sense for someone who has done everything right in his life since stepping into this country." After the party, friends of the victim and the suspect posted pictures of Mckoy on social media and begged anyone who knew his whereabouts to come forward. Derrick's life was cut short because he was defending his lover like all of us would, one friend wrote on Facebook. "God took Derrick's life to teach us all a lesson. I truly hope all of us learn from this and change how we act and how we treat others." The dead man lived about a half a mile from the house where the party was held. Best described the slaying as a crazy situation that accelerated from words into violence before anyone could intervene. "Derrick was cool," he recalled. "He was a nice guy. And the other guy, Dove, too. He was a nice guy. He just got caught up in something. It's a lot. It's so sad. I am so drained." JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.